Hello, Penny again. This is the same day that I did the pools for SP Sam video. In that video, there's a couple things I wanted to follow up on. First off, I couldn't remember why I pulled after I got SP and Anna, and then I finally remembered. At the time, they had a refund banner, and I was just like a handful, handful of pools away from the next one. And I think I pulled on the dual banner at the time because I think it was Inanna and some regular Inanna and someone else. Like I was hoping there would just be a regular debut Inanna banner and I'd probably just pull on that until I got her, but I wanted to save pity for SP Sam, which is a bit ironic because I did a yellow pull for Rico and then I was a bit upset that I got a Gust instead of Rico. Even though I didn't really want to reset my pity, if I got a Rico, that'd be on a yellow pool. That'd be okay. And then I say it's ironic because I end up not really needing much pity to get Sam. Not only would I've lost it after my third multi with Guzman, I only needed 40 pools total. I mean, assuming of course that the pools would work out the same way. Maybe if I didn't pull, I wouldn't have gotten SP Sam in 40 pools, but would have gotten her instead after the first multi. The other thing is that what I said previously about Samantha was true. That I 3-starred her up to give the SP Sam her SP skill. But at the time, I didn't fully understand how it worked. You don't actually need to star up SP Sam or regular Sam to give SP Sam's skill, Samantha's skill. Instead, it's the other way around. You need Samantha to 3-star to get SP Sam's skill, and all you need is a copy of Samantha if you want SP Sam to get her skill, which I've actually even though I think I knew that at one point, I often get it confused because I definitely was planning on starring up Inanna to get SP Inanna's her SP skill, but then I remembered that actually I thought I wanted to star up Inanna because she becomes pretty good for the unique ascension skill, and in addition, she gets a pretty decent skill from SP Inanna. So, if you want to use her in battle, you definitely would want that option, I would think. And actually, speaking of giving an old skill and SP skill, the one that the regular Samantha gets is actually pretty good on her. It's this Domain of Devotion. Instant skill heals enemies within range, a pretty big range at that. 30% magic attack, which doesn't sound like very much, but remember that part of her trait, bringing her to 3 stars, is that she increases the healing of other allies. So, and if you're building, you're probably going to give her a bunch of healing received, or healing boost. So they'll be receiving plus 20 healing while they're in range, and then you'll probably giving her. Normally, I have her with this organization. It's a reorganization cube, which is also good for her skill because in addition to healing them, you'll be removing 1 stack of debuff, granting them Radiant Shine, which is Glorious Light. Actually, it does. I noticed this. It seems to translate it wrong in the tooltip. When taking damage, recovers 30% of HP, stack up to 2 times, and so they'll be doing 30% healing, and then when they get hit, they'll instantly recover another 30%. And SP Sam doesn't have any other instant healing skills like some other characters might have. So this is her first one. It also gives anti-heal immunity, which is always a bane of any healer. Though it doesn't cure anti-immune healing, so it won't be as good. I don't think it would. I don't think if you give someone immunity to an effect, it cures it. That's something I better test out. But bound resistant, up till now, there was only one character that could give anybody immunity to bound, and that was Karis with her shield. And I talked in a previous video about how even with her unique ascension skill, she can't redo her shield until until it comes off cooldown, because her 4 cooldown doesn't reset very quickly. Well, you can use this to give her one-time immunity to the bound debuff with when she uses her ultimate that skips her turn, even when her shield is on cooldown. So, though it'd probably be more reliable to have a flag anyways if you wanted to go without it. If you had Sam or SP Sam, you can do that. And one advantage she actually kind of has, if you wanted to invest in her over SP Sam in regards to the skills, it has a 3-turn cooldown, and I don't believe SP Sam has any way to reduce her cooldown. But if you improve her unique ascension skill, which I haven't done yet, I'm like 3-star with her, and I only did the 20 because I just like giving units their level 1 skill opposed to investing in any one of them particularly heavy. But when actively using a healing skill or triggering a trait healing, reduces all skill cooldowns by the character by 1, can use up to 2 times per round. Well, you don't have no control over when she triggers her trait, and if you're using a healing skill up till now, it would be taking her turn. You couldn't use any of her attacks because she's like a kind of a hybrid attacker healer, but not particularly good at either up till now. But with this unique effect, not only will she be reducing the cooldown of her, which is one of her major flaws, is that a lot of her skills have a high cooldown, but she can actually trigger it as part of an instant. So if she want to pair it up, like, don't think I've taken it yet. I'm not sure I'm going to. Because investing too much in this point is probably just a vanity project. But she has this one damaging skill, Divine Wrath. It does 70% damage and a decent area effect, and blocks active skills, and recovers 2 energy for each enemy hit, which, if you played with regular Samantha, energy is one of her problems. But you can't really rely on this skill because it has a 4-turn cooldown. Well, if you use the skill and then after her turn trigger 2 healings, and then on her next turn it goes down to 3, you could use the Domain of Devotion to trigger another healing, so that would bring it down to 0 and she could attack again. I don't think that's sustainable because I'm not sure yet if her trait will actually trigger on itself. Like if you activate Domain of Devotion, would it automatically, since she used a healing skill, reduce to 2? and then go down to 1 next turn, and then all you need is an extra heal from her trait, possibly. So I'm talking about a lot of hypotheticals, and it still require you investing in her rank, her unique rank 3 ascension skill. So it's probably not a smart decision, but I've been thinking about these sort of ideas, so I figured I'd mention it. I didn't really anticipate or plan on talking about Samantha as my next unique ascension skill video, especially since this is one that has come out, so most people might be aware of it. But since Samantha's not a very popular character, the regular version anyways, to use, I'm sure not a lot of people are talking about it. Be clowned on if you go into Discord, like, oh my god, Sam is now meta, like, because she still has a lot of flaws. I guess I should mention it, like, she has this radiant stamp that heals all allies within 2 tiles of her target, and this was like her only real good AoE healing skill, and she couldn't even use it every turn. So if it does trigger its own cooldown, her trait, then that would let her use Radiant Stamp every turn, in addition to throwing up that emergency heal with Domain of Devotion if you need like extra healing. So if I do feel a little bit crazy and upgrade her skill, which is unlikely because it's gonna be a while, but if I try it out and I think, wow, this is actually pretty crazy, I might do a follow-up video. But I think I covered what I wanted to talk about. Thank you for watching my video. Have a great day.